Hello and welcome back to Tesla News. My name is Marian and I'm your host today. Today I have a big Eastern news for you guys. Yes, the numbers came out for Tesla today and they are awesome. They are a record quarter, not only for Q1 quarters, but for all time. And we will look into that, guys. We will look into Giga Austin in the background from Jeff Roberts. Thanks to him, we will look at to Giga Shanghai, thanks to Vuva. And of course, we will shortly cover as well Giga Berlin, thanks to Tobias Lind, and dive into what these numbers mean for the next 3 quarters and the year goal of 1 million cars in 2021. And if you subscribe my channel, you give me support for my work, and I hope you follow me for my daily updates now and tomorrow for another Tesla news video. And let's start right into the numbers here. So official numbers are production happened with 180,338. No Model S and Model X production, as the production was down. And deliveries 2020, so the ones that were produced last quarter. And we have 184,800 Model 3 and Model Y delivered. So with that, the Q1 2021 is beating the numbers of Q4. So let's look into Q4. We have the 180,000. That's the big pile at the end here. And what is astonishing, guys, if you look into the Q1 numbers, since 2018, we haven't seen any kind of quarter where the Q1 is bigger than the Q4 before. So we do see that in Q1 2019, it's the lowest point. We do see that in the Q1 in 2020, and it's always lower than the Q4 because that's the general expectation. It has been the general expectation in the past that the Q1 numbers are always slower. And I must honestly say I'm blown away. Yes, we all have dreams how much cars we could see, and we have kind of these estimations. And at the beginning of the quarter, I thought, well, they could actually hit something like 200K. But at the end of this quarter, I was actually thinking, well, if they want to do like 170 to 175,000, as you or some of you commented down below in my comment section, that's something I would be fine with. But 185 is more than I expected. And it is really interesting because if you believe or think that Tesla can build up to 1 million cars and deliver them in 2021, the average quarter sales and deliveries they need is 250,000 cars. And that would mean right now Tesla is just short by 65,000 cars. And that's before Giga Austin and Giga Berlin will still play some kind of role when it comes to the production and deliveries in 2021. So we do know that Giga Shanghai is also expanding, and so there is a lot of things happening here. And I think right now with those numbers and considering what happened in Q1, just as a reminder, guys, we had Chinese New Year, so factory was closed at some point in Giga Shanghai. We had no Model S and Model X numbers, and usually they are around 15 to 16,000. And I do expect higher numbers by the end of the year, as it is a new car, new rebrand. So if we would have normal numbers like 16K, we would look right now at 200,000 cars. And that's not because the product doesn't work. No, it's because Tesla decided to redesign and make a new production line. So it is not a mistake. So despite that, reaching close to 185,000 cars, that's crazy, guys, and that's really bullish. I'm so excited to see how next week the stock will pile up, because I think the stock will really blow up. It will happen because, again, a lot of people down talk Tesla, and they are showing again all their doubters are out there. They're going to show them that Tesla is able to do that despite everyone thinking they are not capable of doing it. So we had the production close in Fremont due to the chip shortages, and of course we also had the fire in the Fremont factory, which we don't really know how much that affected the production. So there were a lot of things going on. And looking at Giga Shanghai, guys, we see further expansion here. We see further buildings going up. And yes, China is playing a major role here, because the numbers are as high as they are because China has such a high demand. That was also part of the press release. And looking at the cars out there, guys, I'm following Giga Shanghai for a long time now. And the constant cars lining up to get away from the factory, it is the highest I've seen so far. It was really high at the end of the quarter, and we don't know yet how many cars have not been delivered, so they are still on their books. We will notice that in the next few days when the earning calls come. But again, I do see a lot of cars out there, so it shows the Model Y is keeping up, and that's what we have seen the entire quarter. When numbers came out from China, the Model Y is picking up here, guys. The Model Y will challenge by the numbers the Model 3 at some point. That's just a question of time. And it seems like that the Model Y numbers in the United States are getting better and better as well. So summarizing all that, guys, it is the best what could have happened to Tesla, because now they can really calm down. The critics can calm down, and I think Tesla can continue work on that, what is most important in building the factory in Giga Austin and Giga Berlin. And here, looking at Giga Berlin, thanks to Tobias Lind, it is just so close away for Tesla to start trial production over there in Giga Berlin. Yes, myself as a German, I do know a lot of things can happen. I do know a lot of unexpected things when it comes to paperwork and people going to court, etc. Yes, there are a lot of complicated things going on in Germany. So still, I believe, I'm really bullish that they will be able to finish the last steps they need to start building cars over there. The only thing I'm a bit afraid of is that the new battery cells coming from Fremont to make the deliveries and production here in Berlin. So I'm not sure how they will be able to do that when they want to go into mass production. But I think till then they might have something like a Roadrunner built as well in Giga Berlin, so they can produce the batteries for the production over there. Again, we do see final steps here, still some places to close when it comes to the building. But again, if Giga Berlin goes according to plan and produces cars in the mid of this year, guys, we're gonna see Q1, Q2, Q3, and Q4 that will blow our mind. And I think Q2 will be much higher. I think easily something between 220 and 250,000 cars. But again, guys, that is Q2. Let's enjoy what they have done in Q1 and tell me what your expectations now is for the entire year. I would really like to know what you think Tesla can achieve in 2021 after hearing those great news.